crucial update from poll-bound Karnataka, wherein Amit Shah has reached BS Yediyurappa's residence and he is meeting BS Yediyurappa in Karnataka. CM Bopanna is also present at his residence, and this crucial meeting is, of course, coming in at a time when the state is heading towards assembly elections soon. Going across to my colleague Deepak, who is joining us live in the broadcast. Deepak, of course, the party clearly banking on Yediyurappa factor and putting him up as the poster boy by leveraging his clout to the hilt.
Well, definitely, a big time posturing here by BS Yediyurappa. His team calls it a courtesy call. Saying that the Union Home Minister was here. He wanted to invite him for breakfast, and that's the reason he's invited him. But it's election season, and you can definitely consider a lot of things while such breakfast meetings happen, and politics is definitely going to be discussed in that particular meet. We can see while Mr. Amit Shah made his way there, the Karnataka Chief Minister, who had come to BSY's residence and left, once again deciding that he will come back there with the Union Home Minister. Also Vijendra, the son of BS Yediyurappa, also greeting the Home Minister. Govind Karjol is also seen in those images. So we'll really have to see what turns out, whether this is just going to be a normal casual breakfast meet, or there'll be a lot of politics brewing as well, considering the fact that elections just a couple of months to go, and more importantly several aspects for the BJP needs rethinking, especially with multiple leaders leaving the party as well. That's something that they need to delve upon, think over and ponder over. So all of these deliberations could be held, but it's a courtesy meet is what officially is being stated.
Yes, but Deepak, also politically speaking, this, of course, there is something more to it, because not the first time that BS Yediyurappa has come to the limelight when it comes to be it even the previous rallies which have been held by the BJP in the poll-bound state. And not to forget that he does have a mass appeal, especially in the Lingayat community. And the BJP alone did not have much to bank on the local voter base so as to project then BS Yediyurappa to gather in and perhaps keep those votes intact.
Well, the Lingayat votes, of course, make a very huge difference. Now, the Chief Minister himself is a Lingayat here, but BS Yediyurappa, of course, has, been known to be a leader who's able to, bring in the masses. That's something that's, seems to be lacking in the BJP at this point in time, ahead of the elections. While BS Yediyurappa, had stepped down, a couple of years ago, right now, while they are looking at these elections, they do want, the prowess of somebody like BS Yediyurappa. So these sort of meetings, of course, coming to the fore isn't a surprise, and we've seen at least in the last 3 months BS Yediyurappa time and again being invited to multiple events. While senior BJP leaders from the centre are coming into Karnataka, they are giving a lot of prominence to BS Yediyurappa. And the
right, Deepak, apologies for interrupting. I'm also being joined by Malvik Avinash over the phone line. Mr. Avinash, now with this crucial meeting coming in with Home Minister Amit Shah meeting BS Yediyurappa, though your party says that this is a casual meeting, but there is more than meets the eye. What is your take? Because clearly the polls are round, and BS Yediyurappa, we cannot of course forget, has a high mass appeal when it comes to the Lingayat community.
Yes, BS Yediyurappa is indeed Karnataka BJP's tallest leader. He has been Chief Minister more than once of the BJP. And therefore, I think the Home Minister only sees it important to meet him and have breakfast with him. I do not know what you are speculating about.
Right, and Ms. Avinash, now this is not the first time, of course, your party, we have seen even the Prime Minister just a few months back as well greeted BS Yediyurappa at a big stage, and he has been coming under the limelight. But will you say then this is just a casual meet, there is nothing more to it, and how the BJP is also prepping up for the coming elections, particularly speaking about the Lingayat voter base?
Just as you have suggested, it is election time in Karnataka. It's a matter of days before the Election Commission announces the calendar of events, and elections are conducted here. And therefore, yes, BJP is in a fully preparatory mode to ensure that we come back to power in Karnataka all over again. And Mr. Amit Shah meeting our leader, Mr. BS Yediyurappa, is only part of that. I urge you not to speculate because there is nothing to speculate.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Avinash, for sharing your views. So that is what the BJP has to say. They are saying that this is just a casual meeting which is happening between the Home Minister and BS Yediyurappa. However, now it is to be seen if there is something more to it, even though, of course, the in its official statement denies any such thing happening, so as to say that there is nothing more political agenda behind it. But of course now the meeting which is happening, CM Bopanna is also present at the residence of BS Yediyurappa. Home Minister Amit Shah is also there, going cross